Hi, and thank you for joining. My name is Laura, and today we're exploring heart-opening yoga for chest pain release. The only prop that I welcome you to have is one yoga block. You could also go without any props and still have a wonderful class. To begin, I welcome you to start with me laying on our back, taking all the time you need to arrive, and you might choose to bring your hands out, capital T, just to bring awareness to our chest. And as you settle in, I welcome a gentle reminder this is a trauma-informed class, so I welcome you to move at your own pace and honor what feels right for you in this moment. As we rest in this space, you also might choose to rest on top of a folded blanket or a bolster, but sometimes it can be just enough without any props at all. And you might bring an awareness to your heart space, maybe allowing your breath to expand and release. And you might choose to stay here as long as you like, or maybe you reach your arms overhead, stretching big inhale. And in your time, reeling in your right knee towards your chest. Option to have your left leg stay long or maybe bend with your left sole of your foot to the mat. You can also rock your legs side to side. And in your time, switching sides, this time right leg extends out or stays bent, and the left knee comes toward your chest, soft shoulders, soft jaw. Maybe you deepen your breathing into your belly, or just noticing the contact you have with the ground supporting you. And releasing, this time bringing both of your feet, soles of your feet flat to the mat with your knees bent as we grab our block. And I invite you to press into your heels as you lift up and place the block under you. This is supported bridge, and you can also do this with a bolster if you prefer. If you're not using any props, no worries. This is still a constructive rest pose. And you can place your hands anywhere you like, and you might choose to continue this awareness on your heart space, allowing this inversion or gentle rest to allow any tightness to soften, perhaps with each exhale. You're welcome to stay here longer, or to ease out, I welcome you to press into your heels, lifting your hips, grabbing the block and setting it to the side, and then rolling onto your belly. Once you arrive, bringing your elbows underneath your shoulders, palms flat to the mat, legs extending out behind you for Sphinx. You might bring your shoulders down and away from your ears, broadening in your chest. Gentle length in the back of your neck. And if you experience any low back pain here, I welcome you to imagine extending your tailbone toward your heels And if that's still not supportive, you can come on down to your hands and rest here. And from here, bringing our hands under our shoulders and lifting up. As we raise up, inhale, and on the exhale, dipping in our left shoulder, gazing over our right. Inhale back to center and exhale, switching sides. Gentle twists here, moving in your pace and time. And the last one, you might choose to send your seat all the way back, curling your toes under, big stretch. And as you're ready, finding a neutral tabletop with your wrists under your shoulders, knees under hip points as we find a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, dropping your belly, lifting your gaze, broad chest. And exhale, rounding through, maybe gazing between your knees. And a few rounds of this in your time and pace. You could also rock side to side or find any intuitive movement. And as you're ready, planting your hands and stepping your right foot forward in between your fingers. Taking a moment to find comfort here. Option to place a blanket under your left knee as we inhale, arms rise up. And exhale, broaden in your chest, elbows, graze your sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, broaden. A few rounds of this. Last one here as we exhale. Reach your hands all the way down to the mat, stepping our right foot back. And this time, our left foot forward. Having your left knee over your front ankle or anywhere that feels comfortable. As we inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, broad chest, maybe gazing up. Inhale, reaching. And exhale, broadening. Inhale. Exhale, broad chest. And last one, in breath. Before exhale, sending our hands down, stepping back to tabletop. And from here, coming down onto our belly and extending our right arm out to the right, keeping our elbow in line with our shoulder. You can also bend in your arm here as we gently roll onto our right shoulder. It might take some exploring to notice this chest stretch, but taking your time to find your comfort in this pose, and this looks different for everyone. And rolling back to center in your time before switching sides. This time, left arm extends out long before rolling to your level of comfort. Maybe you rest your head on the ground or in your hand, only going into your body's natural available space. And rolling back to center, welcome you to bring your hands under your shoulders as you press up. Your knees going as wide as feels comfortable as we send our tailbone toward our heels. Arms reach forward, heart melting toward the mat. And you can either rest your head on your block here if you like. Take any arm variation you choose, and using this moment for a deep, gentle rest. You have the option to remain in this child's pose, or maybe you press up and then left arm stays extended as you reach your right arm under, right ear and right shoulder come to the mat for thread the needle. And pressing up with your left hand to ease out of this and switching sides this time. Right arm flat to the mat as we reach left arm under, left ear and shoulder to the mat. And slowly unraveling before rising up. Take your time and coming to meet me in a seat of your choosing. And you can place your hands anywhere, or maybe you place them on your chest to bring awareness here. Maybe noticing if there has been a shift since beginning of practice. Allowing a moment to turn inward if you feel comfortable. You can also use this moment for grounding, noticing your contact with the mat, and giving yourself kindness for showing up today to your practice. That is always the hardest part. And you are able to give yourself some self-care today. You might choose to leave your hands where they are or have them come to prayer center so we can close our class. If your eyes are closed, I welcome you to slowly bat them open. If they are open, coming back to the room and space around you. Thank you for doing this quick class with me today to soften chest tension. I hope we get to practice again soon, that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And from my vulnerable heart to yours, take care.